Hi everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another course vlog out here from the California desert. This time we're at Tahquitz Creek and we're playing their resort course out here. It's a 6,700 yard par 72 layout, a lot of rolling terrain, and it's just a nice, fun golf course to play. Hey, please click that button down below to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave this video a like. Stay tuned, let's have some fun. Now, unfortunately, Tahquitz Creek is located right next to the Palm Springs International Airport. And that makes it a no-fly zone for my drone on most of the golf course. So here on the first hole, 350 yards, all you need to do is avoid the right-hand bunker off the tee. I'm going to take an iron here, place it down to about 140 into the green, try and take a nice pitching wedge, but that was not nice at all. It was a very thin shot. Heck, I almost hit that thing into the ground right in front of me. I was lucky that it bounced all the way through the green, but I was above the hole and I had to land this in the fringe to have any shot of potentially going in the hole. And hey, a very stress-free tap-in par putt. I can even tap it in here with the wedge, and we can go on to the second hole, which is a near carbon copy to the first. It is a little bit longer at 370, and there's water down the right-hand side if you go too far. So again, the 2-iron off the tee is going to leave me now about 147 yards. I'm going to take a light 9-iron here up the hill into this elevated green. Distance control was key today, and that 9-iron went exactly where I wanted to go. I was under the hole and had a very good look at birdie here. Come on, baby. Oh, man. And here, I thought over. The greens at Tahquitz Creek, both the resort here and the Legends course, are known to be running very smooth, and they're some of the best conditioned greens I've played in the entire desert. Now here, hole 3 has a cool double green with the 16th hole that's coming back the other way. Our green is the front half as we see it here, and I landed just a bit short right of the green with that 8-iron. And a little bump and run here with the sand wedge, trying to get it up and get it close to have another stress-free par. But this here from 4 or 5 feet is a little bit more stress than I wanted to see, but we can roll it in. That's going to be the name of the game today. Got to keep those pars rolling. Now here with this big dog leg off the tee, you can see the double bunkers on the right-hand side of the fairway, and those are kind of your aiming targets off the tee. I took mine right over the top of them and was here on the downslope on the backside. I took a 4-iron there, trying to hit a little punch cut around the corner of the hill and just down the fairway somewhere so I can have a nice lie here in the short grass. And this was a nice full 120-yard gap wedge into this green. And I tugged it just a little bit, but I did get the distance right, giving myself a halfway decent look here and just trying to get up and down once again. That stopped just again there in that 4 or 5 foot range, and that's okay though. I rolled it in on the last hole. I'm feeling confident. I'm going to roll in one more for another par. There we go, another confidence boosting par, and on to the difficult 5th hole. Water down the right and bunkers down the left are going to pinch your tee shot, and those bunkers down the left are reachable here off the tee. So another 2-iron for me is going to lay me back, and here I have 150 yards into the green and a full 9-iron. Now that lie right there, you can see I really didn't commit to the shot, pushed it out to the right, and dumped it in the front greenside bunker. Got to give it a big splash. That thing rolled out perfectly right there to 3 feet. This one was closer than the tap-ins I had on the last few holes, so just another tap-in for me here. roll on down to the par 5 and try to take advantage. It does pinch very narrow for me off the tee with those bunkers on the right and the water down the left. Now I turn this drive over. It landed on the left side of the fairway, kicked over. So sometimes when you hit it and there's water right here, you got to get really lucky. Really lucky. That's really lucky. And I got a shot at it. Alrighty, I do got a shot at it. I'm going to take a 5-iron, give it a smack, and see if we can get it down there somewhere close to the green. I couldn't quite aim as far left as I wanted to aim to get it down on the green, but I did get it green side down next to the cart path. Had that shot bumble on through the overseat and down here to 6 feet. I've rolled a few of these in. Who cares if it's for birdie? Let's roll one more. That's what I've been starting to do. It doesn't matter what the putt is for. You just need to roll it in. Now, like I was saying about that drone footage, this is the part of the course where we can see, and it didn't disappoint. This beautiful island fairway on this par 4, pretty decently length at 380 from the tips. Those bunkers down the right are about 260 yards to get into them. And to get all the way through, it's going to be about 285 yards to the end of the fairway. Going to take driver out of play for me. Now that green is sitting elevated over the water. The water really doesn't come into play too much on the second shot. Now the 2-iron was definitely working for me. I aimed at those bunkers, hit the slight draw that I like to see, and right down Main Street it went. A nice full pitching wedge for me once again up into this green. Now I really wanted to make sure that I left it underneath this hole. I felt like if I went over the top of it, it was just going to be lightning fast coming down. Here we go, 20 feet under the hole, coming back. But you just got to hit the putts to get those things to roll in. A simple tap in par, and we're on to the beautiful 8th hole. Some would consider this the quote-unquote signature hole of the resort course here. It's a stunner. 200 yards is all you got from the tips, and it's over that waterfall and water hazard there coming down from the left-hand side. You got to get your number right and avoid the bunker on the right-hand side as well. Now this was a full 6-iron for me, and I just pushed it a little bit out to the right and split that bunker and the green. There was plenty of room here to miss to the right. And you know what? This was another one that I thought I might be able to make. It's been one of those days. The ball's been going in the hole relatively easy, and I mean, hey, you just walk down there with a wedge and tap another one in for another par, and we'll go on to the 9th hole. Now the 9th is a little bit longer par 4 and a doglegs left around a kind of a volcano bunker. That's a really elevated bunker here. I got my drive to go over the top of it, but I was here on an awkward slope. The ball was below my feet on a downhill lie, and sitting here 103 yards, I took my 120 club and decided to swing nice and easy. Try to drop it right here on the stick. And I dropped it right on the stick. A nice little cleanup birdie to finish up the 9. Now that is what we love to see. 2 under par on 9 holes. That's a fast start. We'll see you all next week for 9 more. Later.